tata, ndibulise koomama, ndibulise worship team, ndibulise youth ne-Sunday school ngegama likaYesu. Ndingusisindi eziba eTshilusaneli, ndizokwenza i-offering ne-tithes. So bangcwele, ndiqobezela le nto bendiyithetha ke last week Sunday, and as I've said, I'm not good with Xhosa, so I'm going to proceed with English. Okay, so last week we opened in the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 9 to 10. Apha kum ithi, give honor to the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your increase. So your storehouses will be full of grain and your vessels overflowing with new wine. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 9 to 10. Thank you. Offerings and tithes are very important. Tithes are for full-time ministerial staff, as Ban Dichilo last week, and offerings are for maintenance, paying bills, and financing different programs of the church. And then we see tithing in the Old Testament. It is believed that tithing can be traced back to the Garden of Eden, where the tree of knowledge of good and evil stood. That can be found in the book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 15 to 17. In another place in the Bible where the principle of tithing is taught would be the story of Cain and Abel's offering. This is the first place that we find men giving a percentage of his increase to the Lord, which can be found in Genesis chapter 4, verse 3 to 4. Everything God does is honest and just, for he is a just God. The tithe is the fair measure established by God to support the ministry under the law and under grace. In Matthew 10, verse 10, and Luke chapter 10, verse 17, states that the worker is worthy of hire. It seems very clear that God always provides for his spiritual leaders through his body, the church. Coming to the purpose of tithes. Tithing is God's chosen financial plan to support the ministry for the pastor or full-time church work. Their main source of money comes from tithing. With that being said, everything God created was made to give or help something else. As I elaborate, God made the sun. Furthermore, God made the moon, and God made the stars. With the sun and the moon, it gives to us, the people. With the stars, they also give to us. And then God made men. With that being said, when God made men, it was chosen that man has a choice to give or to keep. The purpose of tithes is to support the ministry and enable the church to reach this lost and dying world with the message Jesus saves. The only way the church can accomplish that task is if they consistently receive financial support, of which are tithes and offerings. Thank you.